Hello. Have you guys ever thought about this? Um, that God uses weakness. God uses us in our weakness. Think about this. Paul talks about this in Second Corinthians, actually chapter 12, and I'm going to start in verse 8. He's been talking about in the earlier parts of this verse about how um, he had had a thorn in the flesh. He had this issue in his flesh. We don't know what it is, what problem it was, but it was a thorn in the flesh. It was big enough for him to ask 3 times. He says, 3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me, but he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in your weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, insults, and in hardships, in persecutions, and in difficulties. For when I'm weak, that is when I'm strong. Think about this. When you're weak and you let Christ do what He's going to do, because He's God, He's the creator of the universe. When we let Him um, be our strength and our rock, and we stop trying to be the man, or whatever you want to call it. When you are become weak, that's when you're most strong. That's the thing that's so different and so life changing about the Christian faith, is that we are different than everybody else. We don't try to make it on our own and do better and become something great. What we try to do is we try to understand who Jesus is in a better light, and what we need to start doing is resting in Him and just saying, you know what, God, I am weak, but you are strong, and you are able to take this weakness that I have, this sin that I have, and you're able to put that on the cross and nail that thing there, and it's over with, and it's done. And my hope and my prayer for us today is that we would take this verse and we say, God, use me for how you want to be used. And He will. He'll do it. Thanks.